Hey everyone, so what this video is a product review of the new stuff that's going to end up both in my eBay store and on The Witchery. And the reason why there's only this angle is because I can't find my tripod for the life of me. I've looked, you don't even realize how bad it is here. I'm kind of like already packing some stuff up, trying to get rid of some stuff, you know, getting things to list on eBay because I want to move, in case you didn't know. And then some of this stuff that you have seen on Instagram, but some people don't have Instagram, and I do not have a Facebook page as of yet. I need to get one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this YouTube video of stuff that's going to be going up. Right now, as of the making of the video, it's the day before Easter, so all of this stuff will be going up on Easter. Now, as of this video, Gordon still has not sold because I have not posted him up yet. Gordon, if you don't know who Gordon is, please go see Gordon's video. He will be going up for sale tomorrow, which is Easter. Now, this other thing, I had this on a video on Instagram. I had bought 2 of these to sell in the store. I didn't know what they looked like. I only saw a picture. This is like the Greek Evil Eye, and this is glass. These are like all these little things right here. They're all glass. They have some gemstones in here. And when I saw this, I fell in love with it. So I only have 1 of these available. Now what this is this is going to be a protection ward, obviously, because it has the evil eye against it. So this is going to protect your home from anybody who wishes ill against you and your family and your home. It's going to reflect it away from your home. So this is going to be going up for sale tomorrow. As I said, I'm keeping this for myself. This is going to go in my new home. So I have one. It's still in the package. I have not opened it yet. That if I get a lot of interest in it, I will purchase more so that I can, you know, charm them and put them up in my store. But this is, and I kind of want to like get it up here so you can like really see. It has like glitter in the eyeballs there, so it's really dazzling. And speaking of dazzling, so as I told you, when you're doing your spells on the altar, you should always have the pentagram in the middle. And this is exactly what it is. This is for the witch who wants some glam on their altar. And I'm thinking about making a whole altar set like this with the glam and the gemstones. Because when you have, I mean, it's brilliant in this light, but when you have just candles burning on your altar, it is gorgeous. And you can see the pentagram pattern traced out right here. I should say the pentacle, because the rounded circle around it is the pentagram. So there's that. And then there's also this. I have it covered with a protective seal. I was going to glue it on, and you can see it has like little mirrors around the sides. This could double as like a candle stand or an idol stand. You could place your idol upon it. I was going to glue this down, but I don't know. I think I might just include it so that you would have options. You could either keep it out like this with the gemstones, or you could place this on it to protect the gemstones if you're going to put something on it. I don't know. I don't know if I want to glue this down. I think I might just include it, and then you could do whatever you want to do with it. I don't know. So this is going to go up for sale. And then this little thing is going to be Good Fortune. It has a ram on it. It's got the phoenix on this side and the dragon on this side. So this is going to be a good fortune charm that you could put in your home. if you have the money frog, and if you know what I'm talking about, it's that little, it's like the toad sitting on, it's a Chinese symbol. It's the toad sitting on a pile of yen coins, okay? And you put a coin in its mouth and you have it facing your door, so that way it means you have money coming in your door. If you place this by it, it will increase your odds on that. You could also put this, you know, where you might need luck the most. Like if you need luck in the bedroom, you could place it in there. if you're maybe having some trouble with children or something, you could place this maybe in their room somewhere to try to help the situation. So that's what this is. This is going to be a good luck, good fortune charm. And you can see there, this is tin, this is a jade ball, yellow jade ball. Now, as for these, I still have some work to do on this one. I still have to finish off the glaze on it. But you can see it has the Hamsa sign. It has gemstones on it. The trim on this is going to be silver, like this. It's going to be silver. And what this is it's the cover on a journal book. So it's just a simple journal book, and it has this cover on it with the gold and silver like stickers on it. This one is under ice resin, and it is very hard. You're not going to like ruin it. You're not going to scratch it. The ice resin is very nice. It's very hard on this. It took me a while to get it perfectly smooth. It does make it a little heavy because this is full clay, and with the ice resin on it, it makes the journal heavier. And this one actually has UV resin on it. I wanted to see the two differences. I like the ice resin on it, but the ice resin is such a bitch to get done. So this one is going to be, it's also going to be on a book, a journal like this, but it's going to have the silver that you see there. It's going to have the silver along it to highlight this part. I'm thinking about making a third one. I don't know if I want to do like dragon scales with a dragon eye gem in the middle to make it look like a dragon face, or if I want to do something steampunk. So if you guys are interested in these journals, let me know, and let me know if you'd rather see dragon or steampunk. And if I have interest, I'll make more. I'll go out, buy more journals, and I'll make more of these. Now, why did I make the journals? Well, let's get to the coup de grace here. So, what I've been working on, and I've been working a long time on these, are my spirit boards. Now, this one I call the Carnival because of all the, I mean, these are kind of like the, remember the old circus letters, like turn of the century type, Barnum and Bailey type thing? You know, the beading, all the colors. It kind of looks like a circus theme on it, so that's why I call it the Carnival. You have 1 to 5 here, 6 to 0 here, and all your alphabet letters here. And then this one I call Jungle Love. And now this one was the first one I designed. I designed that one second. And as you can see, I put by on this because I originally was going to use this as kind of like a, almost like a Ouija board. But one of the reasons why I'm making the spirit boards is so they're safer than a Ouija board. And I talked to my spirits. I talked it over with my spirits. Hey, shut up. I talked it over with my spirits about control on the Ouija board and what would be easier for them, and especially if you're using this on your own. So normal spirits are going to have trouble pushing a planchette around if you're using this on your own. That's why there's like multiple players needed. Why do you need multiple players? Well, because the spirit uses your energy to communicate. That's why I'm so drained after I do only 2 spirit videos, because just talking to those 2 spirits completely drains me. So when you're doing this by yourself, it's going to be very hard for the spirits to push the planchette around. Now, if you're having a very easy time, the planchette is moving around, you're having a conversation, it's no problem, I'm warning you, that's a spirit you probably don't want in your house, okay? I've gone over why I don't like the Ouija board. I've gone over, like, different types of spirits. I really don't want to rehash that in a product video, but I'm telling you, if you have a planchette and it's moving around very easily, that spirit is more powerful than you. And you're gonna have a very hard time getting that spirit out, okay? Especially if it's a spirit that, like me, is Wiccan or does not ascribe to any Christian faith. You get a priest in there and we're gonna laugh at you. You know, Jesus can't help you now. You know, so tough shit. So I kind of conferred with my spirits, how can we make this safer and easier if one person wants to do this? And one of the things that they said that's always the easiest is the pendulum. And I said, okay, so what can we do with the pendulum? Stop it now! What can we do with the pendulum to make it easier? And so that you can cleanse it at the end. And they said, well, one of the very easiest things to do is to use a crystal gem. So now this is not the one that's going to be included on either of these boards. I still have to make it because I have to wire wrap the crystal. So what I'm going to do for the fob is it's going to be a crystal, and then we're going to have a pendulum at the end. And I think what I might do is a polyclay pendulum bead at the end, because it will be so much lighter and so easier for them to control it in the direction. Because this is stone, it's still going to be a little heavier than a polyclay bead. So when you have the crystal at the end of it, you're going to hold the crystal, so that's going to amplify your power and give them more energy to move the pendulum. And then when you're done with it, you can just salt it to clean off any residue of energy. That helps make this a safer experience. And I wholeheartedly agree with them. I liked the way they did this. One of the other ways to make yourself safer is, of course, draw that white light protection circle as if you were doing an altar spell. These are also going to come with the same type of protection kits that the scrying mirrors come with. It's going to have the white salt, the black salt, the white candle, and the sage leaves. And it's going to have instructions on what to do to shut this down if something happens. But so if you're using this as a pendulum board, how would you use this as a pendulum board? Well, I'm going to have my spirits demonstrate for you a couple of ways that you could use this as a pendulum board. Now, you can either start in the middle, and you can try to have them, you know, point in the direction of what letter they want to go to. Or what you can do is you can start it over here. Excuse me 1 minute. Sorry about that. Okay, so as I said, you can either have it in the middle and have them show you that way. I think one of the easiest ways is to start at one of the sides. Okay? Now, I'm going to have one of my main spirits, John, come on over here. And John, I want you to go ahead and use the pendulum, and I want you to show everybody how you would spell my witch name. So there's the W, okay? Now, you can bring it back. You can see he's holding it. You can look at, he's holding it. All right, next letter. All right, so there's that one. You can see, look, he's still holding it. He's still holding it. All right, next letter. Okay. So since I'm on this side, I'm going to bring it over to this. Next letter. Now see, as I try to go this way, he's holding it this way. He's holding it over the L. Okay, so let's bring it over here. Next letter. And he can do this pretty quick. As you can see, he's turning it in a circle so that he can get it headed over in this direction. And all you have to do is bring it over the letters. And if you go past it, you see there's like, my hand's in the way, there's a bit of resistance. And it doesn't completely stop over the end. Now he's going back this way. So you have to go back. And if you go back over here, he's signaling. No. So as you go across the letters, you notice that there's a slowdown in between these two. So if you go back in here, he'll hold it still. Okay? And then he's still holding it. Okay, last letter. So what you would do is you would just go slowly. I'm going a lot faster because I know what he's spelling. But you would just go, and he stopped at stock still. So you would just go very slowly over the letters, and they will stop it directly on the letter that they want to indicate. So that's obviously where you go. And you're not going to need the numbers unless you ask them for like a date or an age or something like that. So you're not, when you're bringing it down here, you know they're not indicating a number unless you specifically ask for a number. So there's that one. The other way, of course, is to just, instead of bringing it down that way, it's just to ask them a question and just run this over each letter until it stops. Okay? So I'm going to ask him, okay, John, do you know what city I was born in? Okay, so I want you to give me the first letter of the name of the town I was born in. Okay? So we're just going to run the pendulum, and he's going to keep it going. He's just going to keep this going, and he's doing it very slowly because we're doing it this way instead of the other way. Because he wants to, because I'm moving it, and he wants to be able to make a stop when I come to it. And you're going to feel, if you've done pendulum work, you can feel when the momentum of the pendulum stops. And he nailed it. And you can see, if you look at the pendulum while I pull it this way, look at the angle of the pendulum. He's holding it. And he's trying to hold it firm because the chain is at an angle from the pendulum. So he is holding this firm. And he nailed it. That is the first letter of the town that I was born in. So he nailed it. So that's two ways that you could use the pendulum board. Is it tedious? A little bit. Is it safer? Oh, yes. Very much so. It is so much safer. And you have more control over this whole thing. And if you have been speaking... I'm going to murder those cats. if you have been speaking to your spirits with the pendulum, they are more comfortable with that anyway. They're going to have better control over it, and it's easier for them anyway. So this is a much safer alternative, which is what I've been looking for, because I know you guys are going to do this anyway. So this is what I've been looking for. So I've designed these 2 boards. If there is more interest, I will design more. Now these boards are 11 by 14. They are very lightweight, very lightweight. And right now I just have to finish the backs. These are going to have backs where you can hang them on the wall, so it looks kind of like art. I mean, it's pretty. They're pretty enough to look like art. So you can hang this up as art if that's what you want to do. And that's where the journals will come in handy, because if you're doing work like this, you can write all the letters down and you can keep track of everything that your spirits are saying to you. So it's a great set if you want to get it. This will go with this, and with the silver wrap, because this is going to have that same silver wrap, that can go with that. So so these are the products that are going to be going up on both my eBay store and the Witchery on Easter Sunday. Of course, anything that you buy on the Witchery is going to be cheaper because I don't have the eBay fees. Now also, one of the benefits, and if you haven't seen the special offer to my YouTube subscribers video, please go watch that now, because if you have already donated to me and you have credit with me, before this stuff goes up, and I'm going to do this until I move, I'm going to post like a product video of things that are going to go up on my website. If you have credit with me and you want first pick at these products, then email me and I won't even put it up. I will go ahead and if you have enough credit for it and you don't have to pay anything extra, I will just ship this out to you, and it will never even be posted up, so you don't have to worry about maybe losing out on it. So that's another added benefit, that if you have donated to me, either through the Support a Witch or the GoFundMe campaign to help me with my moving expenses, you actually get first dibs on the products that are going out. So if there's like stuff that you see that you're interested in, new formulas that I'm coming out with, then that is an added benefit to help me out by donating the money to me and then having that credit on hand, because you get first pick at these items. Now this one, this is going to have a citrine as the stone, as the crystal on the end of the fob. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the pendulum bale. I would have to look among my clay and see what I have. As for this board, I think I might do, because of the silver, I think I might do clear quartz on this as the crystal. And again, it's going to be so easy. As soon as you're done with this, you can just go ahead and just stick it in your dish of salt and leave it there for like 24 hours, and you clear off any like negative, positive, you clear off all energy, residual energy that came from communication. So especially if something comes through, which I'm going to be charming the crystal so that it won't, so that no liars can get a hold of the pendulum. But just in the off chance something comes through that you didn't like, then all you have to do is salt your crystal and you're good to go. Okay? So that is it for this product video. I will be posting some more interview videos tomorrow on Easter. And for all of those Christian viewers who watch, may you have a very happy Easter. Although I don't know, if you're tuning into my witch life, I don't think Christianity factor is very big. However, happy Easter to everybody anyway. As I said, I may not believe in the Christian faith, but it doesn't mean I, crap on anybody else's views of their religion. So may everybody have a very safe, very happy holiday. And I will see you guys. I want to apologize. I did not have a Witch Life video. I was looking at properties this week. And I was kind of exhausted. So I want to apologize for that. I did not come out with that. I will be working on that. And maybe I'll be able to get out 2 Witch Life videos this week to make up for it. So I will be working on that on Monday and Tuesday, because as far as I know, I have nothing better to do with my life. So I will see you guys in the next videos, and take care of yourselves until then. Bye.